Hi, I'm Jay, escobarj.com, and this is how to meditate for anxiety and stress. So, are you stressed out? Are you anxious all the time? If so, I have the solution for you, and that is to meditate. And this is going to be a 5 or 6 part series um, of videos on how to meditate properly for anxiety and stress. And so the first part today, what we're going to talk about is the first step, and that is to find somewhere quiet. And this is really important, especially if you're just starting out with meditations and you haven't done it. If you're a beginner with meditating, then I highly recommend that you start out with somewhere quiet so that you can focus on, so that you can focus on being present in the moment and really embodying what it means to meditate, especially if you've never done it before at all. Now, if you have kids, I have children, and it can be difficult. And if you have a partner, if you're married, make a deal with your spouse that to give you 10 minutes to meditate, or 20, or however long you feel like you need to meditate, and have them watch the kids. That's an idea for you. If you're not married, if you have kids and you're a single mother or single father and you have your kids, then there's different ways that you can do it. You can get up before your kids wake. It doesn't take that long, but I promise you, if you meditate beforehand, before your kids wake up, even if it's 10 minutes, like let's say they wake up normally at 8 o'clock, you wake up at 7:30, do some meditating. It will set you up for your whole rest of your day. You'll feel much more peaceful, relaxed, stress-free, anxious-free. And when you're in a peaceful, relaxed state, you tend to make better decisions. So either before the kids wake up, or if that's impractical for you, if they wake up at, the crack ass of dawn, then before you go to bed, and once you get the kids in bed and they're, about ready to pass out, then just go to your room or wherever you can find a somewhere quiet in your room, probably would be best, and meditate before you go to bed. And make sure that you're giving yourself you time. Okay. Most people have like a checklist that they feel like they have to accomplish every day. Like, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do that. And when you get caught up in that daily reactive state of, I got to get things done, I got to get this done, and reacting to this, and now I'm reacting to that, you're in a reactive state all day. And that's what can create stress and anxieties, when you feel overwhelmed by your day. And so to create a peaceful and relaxed state, you need to give yourself that you time beforehand. You need to be able to have the opportunity to listen to your own voice and to get quiet and to hear higher energy and to listen to source energy speak to you. The only way you can do that is if you get very, very quiet and embrace quiet. And you need to also be in a place where you'll be undistracted as well. You probably don't want to be in, the family room with the TV on, or, with your laptop in front of you watching videos. You want to be somewhere where you're going to be distraction free. Put your phone away, put it, on silent mode, and just give yourself the proper time to really embody being present in the moment. Now, if it's impossible for you to either do it before your kids wake up or after your kids wake up, or at a place where you'll be undistracted, it is actually possible to meditate in an area that's busy, like in a busy environment. If your kids are running around, if you are on a train, a bus, in a mall, if you're in a just really congested area with a lot of people, you can actually learn how to meditate. And while it is kind of more of an advanced skill, it's not too advanced. It's really not that difficult. But if you've never meditated before, it can be distracting if you are constantly being bombarded by kids running around or trying to get your attention, or you're in a very busy area with lots of people and lots of talking. But it is possible to tune all that out if you aren't with anybody that's going to be distracting you directly. Like if you're just like at the mall and people are just walking around and just speaking or whatever, then you can actually tune people out and get into a zone, into a flow state, even in those busy areas. And even if your kids are running around or banging on the door, and if you have to lock yourself in your room or bathroom. And even if your kids are banging on the door or whatever and crying, you can actually, and don't think that that I mean to neglect your children by when I say this, but if you give yourself 10 minutes, your kids will be just fine for 10 minutes while you meditate. Even if they're banging on the door, crying outside the door, if you just lock them out for 10 minutes, give yourself 10 minutes, you'll actually build your mind muscle, your meditation muscle a lot faster if their kids are, screaming, banging on the door, and you're just ignoring them for 10 minutes and meditating. Because if you can get quiet in your head and focus on being in the present moment and enjoying the present moment while your children are banging on the door or while you're in a very busy area, it actually kind of empowers you. You can actually get into this very deep flow zone state as you're meditating. And it actually can build your meditation muscle a lot faster than if you're just in a very quiet area. But it is easier when you're starting out to just be in a quiet place. Go out in nature, and that's another good idea, is to go out in nature, go out to the forest, go to the beach, go up into the mountains, just get outside. If you just go to your backyard, if you have to, if you got a grassy area in your backyard, just get out there and just meditate outside and just be in the openness of the earth and the sky. You can go out to your car if you really just need some quiet time. Just make a deal with your spouse or your partner, or just if you have older kids, just say, hey, I need you to watch the younger kids for 10 minutes while I just need some me time. I need to relax for just 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. Just go out to your car. And that's really, there's really no excuse to not meditate for 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Literally, I mean, obviously you can do more and you're going to get more out of it if you meditate longer. 20-minute, 30-minute, hour-long meditations can be fantastic and be very eye-opening for you and very purpose-driven and it can really open up possibilities and ideas and help you get creative if you do longer meditations. But if you really just don't have a lot of time, I'm telling you, all it takes is 10 minutes. With 10 minutes of good, solid, quiet meditation, you will feel a lot better about your day. You'll feel less stressed, less anxious. You'll feel more relaxed, more peaceful. You'll feel less stress-free. You'll feel less depressed. And you'll feel like you can do it. You just get this feeling of hope and empowerment. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep an eye out for my other videos I'll be releasing soon, probably tomorrow and the next day, etc. I've been doing a video every single day. And keep an eye out. I got a few more topics I want to talk about in this subject of meditating, especially if you are somebody who has high anxiety or high amounts of stress. If you're in a high stressful job or in a stressful environment constantly, then this is essential that you give yourself some meditation, and you will notice that you feel a lot more peaceful and relaxed, even in those busy moments or those high stress environments. You can actually learn to just you can actually take the meditation and the awareness that you gained in your meditation and remember it throughout your day and remember how you felt earlier. And it just helps you in every way. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon so you don't miss when I release the next video. If you'd like help with this topic, the fastest way to get a hold of me is to book a coaching session on my website, escobarj.com. You can also shoot me an email there. If you'd like to make a donation, you can donate any amount of money you feel is worth or equal to the amount of information given in this video, amount of value in the information given in this video, or my other videos for that matter. And at the very least, help me out and share this on any social media platform with your friends and family. That is my purpose, is to help as many people as I possibly can achieve stress and anxious-free lives and to self-actualize. So I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.